just what an amazing episode. I'm just going to say that straight away. Just an amazing episode of Gintama. What else does need to be said apart from even from the start of this episode that you had Gintoki, you had the entirety of the Shinsengumi having each other's back, invading Oboro in this giant ass island. All of this is going down right now, and we're just going to get straight into this week in this episode. So it's nice that we actually got a nice little bit of the flashback with like showing like how all the Shinsengumi actually met with the Mimawari-gumi and how like everyone just kind of gathered at that point. I mean, we already saw years ago in those episodes when we got to see like how like we got to see Kondo meeting up with Hijikara and everyone, and they start their journey, and this is where it led them. They led them saying like, you guys are all very pretty much rebels at this point. It's like we're supposed to be going against them. How about we just get some wild dogs of our own and just set them off? It's like, you want to fight people? Then there you go. Fight people, but in the name to protect something. There you go. You can fight, but do it for a reason, not just the pointless slaughter. And it seemed to have worked well, because we seem to have the Shinsengumi as it is today, and well, they still kind of slaughter people, but even still, they're pretty badass. And just when you got to see like all just climb up the rocks, I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing when Kagura was like, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna be the rope, and like everyone's like, yo, what the fuck? And even like Sogo's like, yo, Chanaga, are you sure? And then she just throws Sogo as like some weird stepping stone just so that everyone can climb up. It's like, oh god, there's blood everywhere, and fucking her and like Sogo just having a fucking fight, and everyone's having to go out there, and it's just like, until I realized, it's like, I thought like we'd never have these days again after like we all left Edo, but even still, just with us here, we can still do that. And seeing her cry and just hold herself, and even Shinpachi having a badass moment in this episode where he was there saying like, you know, no matter what, we ain't going anywhere, no matter what, we're staying here, this is who we are, you know, don't cry, like, wait for us to all get back. And I was just like, that's where home is. I'm like, oh, Shinpachi, you badass motherfucker. Like, I was like, this is the most badass thing you've had since like, I believe like the 2011 anime when you saw like your brother, like your weird like half brother again for like one time. That was really cool. And then all of them climbing the rocks, but no, Oboro planned this. He made sure to fire them off with like a bunch of arrows, but then even Gintoki planned this shit as well, because he managed to go and have like Elizabeth dig right through like the underground so it could use them to distract them to take down the archers, like all going through there. But it gets even worse as like as Kondo and Katsura are running, they're trying to get out of there, they get attacked as well, and that motherfucking Sasaki is out there trying to get at him. He's trying to shoot, he shoots Katsura through the absolute chest, really out, and he's like, oh, it's fine, I've got a new belly button. It's like, dude, you just got shot. You just got shot. How are you like trying to like one up and say like, oh, I'm fine? It's like he's bleeding, he's belly walking, and it's just like him and fucking Katsura are back to back, just holding each other, like trying to slash, and I'm like, that is so fucking manly right there. Even showing that they actually met way beforehand, because Katsura was there like trying to get details on him like way before like they could like the whole Shinsengumi was like formed. I think it was like the Roshigumi that it was originally supposed to be called, and it was like all founded by like Sasaki's, I believe like it was like his father or like his like the lord at that time, like of their clan. Like I'm not too sure on that part, but it was like it was formed during that time. It's like you just see Sasaki's there just like, look at like a bunch of these idiots doing this shit. And even well, with seeing next week's episode, we are going to see a lot more about him, some stuff that we want to know about how him and Nobume met, so you guys are going to be excited for that. And not just to mention as well, like goddamn, just Gintoki and everyone going fucking at it. You get to see Sogo and Nobume are now about to start their clash, so they're now about to get around to Oboro and Gintoki. They gotta have another match. It's like, you know, it's the same thing as Takasugi's like, one of you will send you to hell. It's like, yo, he's my client, I've got to deal with this, like all these crow shit everywhere. And I'm like, oh, badass motherfucker, just jumping at him, going at it, while like Hijika's the one that's got to go after Kondo, and he's like, yeah, I'm adding a new article, all of you must survive, you know, even that must mean breaking the other 46 laws. I'm like, oh, just so fucking bad. Even with like the fact that we only got a 12-minute episode last week with like the actual canon stuff before we got that really funny comedy part, it's like now that we got a full episode of it, and it was just badass and just so worth it, over like 50 episodes worth of just great material this season. It's like, I cannot wait to see like the climax of this arc. It's just going to be absolutely great. Just a 9.5 out of 10, just straight out. It was just badass as hell. Like, I absolutely love this episode. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But that's all from me, so thank you much for watching as always, and I will see you guys next time.